Yeah, no,
What?
Billy will threaten that before. It's mostly empty, but you know, just wanna be sure, don't you? Hey guys, we're back. The Magic Stream. I'd like to think this is somebody's favorite. Who am I kidding? It's probably not. But yeah, let me boost up that gain a little bit. I want to make sure Nick can be heard if they have something they want to add in, like that. It's weird that you have the same way of communicating Ren does.
Yeah.
You just honk. You make little Pokemon sound effects.
Yeah. Now, when I got an email from Nintendo folks when they were like, "Hey, so can you
I need you to scream into this
scream into the
microphone.
microphone?"
Really,
I-
really loud. Take a little power while I do my...
Make sure you go for
Yeah, I have some hilarious ideas for cat-based advertising. The problem is, I don't know how to do video editing, and I am under no desire to learn right now. But I might have to, because it's the only way it's going to get done.
Oh, I was told that this game would give me money. Where is my money game?
I think that's just advertising, you know.
But my favorite
This game will make you... No. Can I just say the name influencer is like the worst thing ever invented?
Why?
Well, because it's undescriptive. You know, an influencer. What does that mean?
They influence.
The weather is an influencer. Your job title is equivalent to a rain cloud. I gotta turn that lamp on.
Oh yeah, you didn't. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. It's me.
Yeah, I had some very unflattering, uneven lighting, and I'd like to fix that because let's be honest, I'm not working with a full deck here. Fucking up.
But I'm not working with much.
Look at that buff cactus. Sacrifice the food, mill 3, put a permanent from them in your hand.
Mine is so cool.
Wow, that feels like it'd be good, like a standard ago.
Yeah.
Oh no. The power creep is felt between the sets now. Speed at power creep is increasing.
Speed of power creep is way too much.
I don't even know how we fix this. Wow, that's really harsh and unflattering. Okay, back behind.
Hey, chat. It's me. So, we're here. Turning off the lights. Or no, he's dimming them, I think.
Sometimes a BGR green of 4 is too much. I mean, I feel like I looked better, but I probably don't.
Are we a flattering? Are we now a flattering?
I have this texture of like a wet egg. Wet egg. Yeah. A hard-boiled egg.
I've never heard someone describe this. I've heard people describe this game as dry, as dewy dumpling. I've never heard it described as wet egg before.
Wet egg.
Wet egg?
It is like a wet egg. A big wet egg.
Wet egg is insane.
You'll never see an egg as wet.
Like even like a literal egg that is a boiled egg that is like drenched.
Roll up, come see the wet egg.
Come through wet egg.
We have it, wet egg.
We have it. They have it. Canned wet egg.
I found like a YouTube channel that just out of context SpongeBob clips, but like 5-minute SpongeBob clips for like the kids that can't even watch a full episode of SpongeBob.
That's actually so sad.
Yeah.
SpongeBob should be stimulating enough for a child.
Yeah, I mean it was when I was a kid.
Hey,
Everything inflating? Or I guess that would be deflation?
I guess.
SpongeBob doesn't get you enough child stimulation points anymore.
I mean, there are like some parents who like won't let their autistic children watch SpongeBob because it's like much of a bad influence. Like,
To be honest, I can kind of see that argument, but SpongeBob has a job, unlike that layabout Sonic the Hedgehog. You know?
Want to
Come
talk
on, you
about
could've-
strong Christian family values?
Yeah, no.
I was like, what about how, like, kind of hop, skip, and a jump since the creator of SpongeBob passed away, and his one wish was,
Oh no, that went out the door the minute he died.
yeah.
Yeah, they did not care. They do not care. Nickelodeon is not a loving and caring cartoon studio. No,
Not anymore.
no, not anymore. Hasn't been for a while. I know what you did to Harvey Beaks.
What you did to Harvey Beaks will never be
C.H.
forgiven.
Greenblatt is a household name. Yeah, sure, he's no Gendy Trudakowski, but you know. Oh, you don't know who that is? Shame on you. Shame on you.
Who was that again?
Samurai Jack guy.
Oh.
Yeah, he's done other stuff. Dexter's Lab, Primal. You say the Samurai Jack guy, and everyone goes, "Oh." Huh.
I'm willing to admit.
This is weird. Normally it doesn't go this well.
I'm willing.
Normally I don't get a rare and a mythic back to back.
I'm willing to admit this. I have never watched Samurai Jack.
Not even like the final
Nope.
season.
No.
Oh yeah, worth. Although it is kind of a show about nothing, not like the way Seinfeld is. Uses a lot of empty space. So if you're one of them
Something about Seinfeld.
autistic children sneaking SpongeBob clips behind the watchful
I
eye
will
of your
say-
mother,
yeah.
it might not be for you.
I will say this about like live action Nickelodeon and how like it's gone downhill. Victorious seems like someone watched like Seinfeld or something. Like, well, what's that other show called?
Seinfeld by way of iCarly.
By way of iCarly. Yeah.
Because I was big on iCarly, but Victorious had nothing for me.
Victorious.
Oh
had-
yeah, she does an internet show. I can kind of imagine that would
kinda-
be funny.
Yeah. And
Oh, they
also-
sing?
And also, you ever talk about how apparently iCarly was so popular they would have 1 million active viewers, like actively watching them.
A million.
1 million. I don't think Twitch can see 1 million active.
I don't know if that's too big or too small. But to be honest, would you have watched iCarly if it was airing?
Might
I feel like it was kind of like a niche audience. I don't know if it would have seemed massive.
Oh my god, I love art. I love art. So I just got a text message from my artist who just drew my 2 fun little guys.
They, a lot of leg on those guys.
Fun little guy. Yeah, it's the pose.
No, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Nice
but-
muscle definition. Good job on that.
I know. This is something like I've had like a genuine not problem with, but like
in
a
past. That's gonna be a problem later. I can tell.
uh-oh. This is something that I've had like
Two man standard.
a pattern of like people. Like it's just been a pattern every time. They will like I will ask for like a character either wearing like sleeveless or like just like a muscly character, and their arms will just be the most defined thing of the drawing. I'm like I wanted a guy in a tank top, not a guy showing off his game. What the hell?
Why haven't I seen card played?
What is it?
Mounts or cruise vehicles and gives it flying.
What the?
Like I feel like
I
that
that
would
should
be
be a more impact, yeah.
that should be impactful, right? But I guess it only gives it to things that mount and do. Not a whole lot of them. All right, let's move on to Tark here. Time to get mad about some things. Hey, Red Umbrella, I was wondering if you'd show up. Hope we're not too late. Gotta tell ya. Glad I made it here for a little touch and go. Got it. We got Polarize. Claw. Oh, that's good. Other dragons get 1/1, give it Storm.
Yeah.
But standards ruin me. That's 6 mana. I'm never gonna cast that. I mean, at least it has Storm.
True.
So, when I cast a spell, I get as many copies of spells I've already cast. That's 6 mana.
That's 6 mana.
Oh, I'm gonna need to cheat some ways in this. Maybe something funny with treasure token. Ooh, cast with dragon type move. Is that a teamer color card? You know, your red, green, and blue?
I think so.
Yeah, that might.
Emu. I'm so mad that they knew what they. I feel
Oh,
like
all
Wizards
red.
knew what they were doing.
They don't. I'm just gonna tell you straight up, they don't. They've made a lot of questionable decisions in this game and other games and licensing. You know, hey, let's fund like Baldur's Gate 3 and never again. You know what? D&D, it's a slot machine now. There's a slot machine. There's a D&D slot machine.
What?
There's also a pinball machine. That's freaking awesome. More of that. Just, I don't know if you're gonna.
I really want there to be like a partnership with Legends of Adventurous, like those like funny TikTok D&D.
Oh, you
people.
mean the Bitsy and Torbeck show?
Yeah. Like I really
But yes.
want there.
They can.
I'm right next to it, Brian.
Don't say something so mean, Brian.
Brian's being mean to me because I can't speak loud enough, apparently.
No, you speak loud enough. I am hearing you.
And then I'm next to your head, so.
Dragonclaw Strike, man. I feel like this card should be better, but I've never gotten it working. Ooh, funny lands.
Funny land.
Tap to less
Hello.
Swamper Mountain. When you attack, make 2 red warriors and sacrifice them. Oh, it's a tap thing. Yeah. Yeah, Red Umbrella, it's 26 days left on the Mastery Pass. How's your grind going? For some reason I thought this name was Lem, but no, it's
Lem?
it's Tygem. He's an opportunist. Cast your second
There is
spell,
no
copy
PH
it,
there.
exile it. Well, I'm not normal. You know this. Something about me was put together wrong.
Phlegm.
Almost
God.
at the last 400 gems, which is all I care about. Yeah, me too, man. I do want to get my orbs out of it. In fact, you know, let me
I remember there
let me
being,
cash in some of my orbs.
I remember someone insulting another person online with, God made you to lose. Oh, damn.
Yeah, I think I remember here. Alright, I'm gonna pocket these orbs for later. I just want to make sure I get the rares out. Oh, close. Yeah, you've heard me complain. Like, they phoned in the pets, the companions, and oh, what is that? Sonia, where did you get that freaking level?
The lady up front was crocheting.
Oh. Just breathing life into hideous little yarn gremlins. It looks like it'd be tearing out the parts of my airplane wing.
Here it is.
Oh, it's a cat, yeah.
Yeah.
I
it's
kind
a
of
little
thought
cat
it
thing.
was like, you know, one of them Twilight Zone gremlins. Eli would love that reference.
I love that. Oh, it's so soft. Kill it. No. No.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
No.
That's good.
No. You traumatized it. Look at its face now.
See it in its eyes.
You can see that it's traumatized. It has trauma. It has trauma in.
I'm sure she'll post that immediately, but my life-sized reproduction of the beetle from Spy Kids gets unnoticed. I made it out of toothpicks and fingernails. Dragon Typhoon, draft enchantment, set 4 colors on any non-creature cast. Oh, that's 6 mana though, dude. That's standard prohibitive. You're not allowed to cast the fun cards, only little babies.
You're not allowed to cast the fun card. Sonia's having a lot of
this
fun.
is the best part of Sonia's week. This is... Yeah.
Highlight of my week.
And she had a dog explode this week.
That was last week.
Oh, that was last week where your dog exploded?
Last week.
Yeah.
Exploded.
Don't worry, the dog's fine. It just assist popped. And well, when you tell people a dog exploded, they
It's a lot funnier.
They react in more appeal.
It's like, oh my, I had a sty in my eye. No, don't say that. Say your eye exploded. It's a lot funnier.
I mean, it just popped open.
My eyeball just fell out.
Yeah, it's jarring. It would be pretty jarring. What do you mean standard prohibited? No, not prohibited, prohibitive. It's just such a high mana value card that by the time you got it out, you're losing. These days, I feel like if I'm playing a 4 mana card, I'm losing. I'm losing here, too.
Losing here, I'm losing there, I'm losing there.
Well, I mean, when you're handed those wins for free. Wait, nope, we drew the out. Drew the out.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Oh, didn't discover it. Oh, yeah, but discovering 6 means at least getting up to 6 mana. Yeah, no, they were really careful not to, like, let you discover expensive stuff. But a discount. Well, one exception. There is one exception. Wait, no. It's a Tally's favor, and it discovers for something exactly its mana cost. That is...
This was solely off camera. The thing I just saw was so... I want to say villainous. It wasn't intended to be, but it was. Brian knelt down in front of Ren and just, like, grabbed her by the scruff so, like, softly and then just, like, picked her up. I'm like, oh my god. You gonna kill her?
Yeah.
And is this the end?
It's the only way Ren wants to be carried. He needs that support.
I'm gonna say goodbye to you.
Oh, we covered the way. Oh, I get it. I get it. I mean, I'm not laughing, but I get it. I just couldn't see it because I had my one of my empty Dr. Peppers in front of the text chat. Oh, that's embarrassing. A little over-caffeinated gremlin. And I've been playing so much Oxygen Not Included, it's gotten bad for my health. I'm worried about myself. This is why I'm doing the magic. I need Ox. More wins on the XP pack in there. I could try a draft. Unless you want to go head to head, Red Umbrella. I built something for the midweek magic you might like. Not good, but I built it. Ooh.
The lady
I'm down for it.
The lady crocheting the thing is now putting suction cups on it.
Oh, cool. We could Garfield it.
Yeah. We could put it on the mic stand. For the camera.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
That would be really funny. Alright, that's keepable. I wanna come out and say it again. I am playing the problem. This deck should not have existed.
I want it to be known I am the villain here.
Yeah, no, I should have been stopped. Like, 2 cards in this deck needed to be banned. Maybe not right out the gate, but they... The problem is, everyone is playing this deck, so, you know, when everyone's evil, then, you know, no one is. Well, no, you know what I mean. It's an Incredibles quote. Have you guys not seen The Incredibles? No?
I love The Incredibles.
Yeah, I hope they have, because it's like a really good Pixar movie.
The second one, like, people will say, like, oh, the second one was so bad. It wasn't bad. It was just, like, the writing was a little iffy.
The problem was I was waiting.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
But if you got that movie,
if you went one for another, you would just have a mild decrease in quality.
Like, let's say...
That being said, I would risk a third Incredibles movie. You know?
I would. I just want it...
I'd waste an afternoon. I'd go to a theater.
I just want it to be in the future. And not right after the second one. Because I feel like they did that, and the
like
reason...
send the Park kids to college?
Oh, no, the Park kids are their own heroes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Incredible Girl.
Well, it was kind of fun to, like, have it pick up right after, but the thing is, it had been 10 years. I was hoping something had
It had been
changed.
over 10 years.
Magic Spirit gets some room to breathe. When it's too much playing and winning and losing. Oh, yeah. Eventually you get to a point where you feel nothing. But when I play Oxygen Not Included, I feel too much. they're all suffocating, or starving, or freezing, or burning, and it's all my fault because I never thought they would do anything as stupid as that, and they
Right.
have.
Right. Yeah, the first Incredibles movie came out in 2004,
Yeah.
which for chat,
That was a time.
2004 is a year before I was born.
No way, no way. We good gaming it. Bring it on me.
We
Look,
GGing
live
it.
by the sword, die by the sword, right? Like this is comeuppance. This is catharsis. This is the wages of sin. You know, it's a good thing I stream because I talk too much.
Yeah,
I really do.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
I like catch myself.
Maybe
like,
I'm in the right profession.
maybe. I catch myself like just talking to myself like randomly.
Yeah.
Like, I used to stream like every other day. I used
Yeah.
to PNG too. And I will catch like when I'm talking to like a friend, I'll catch myself going into the like tone I was in, like
Yeah.
the tone I'm in now.
My funny streamer voice.
My
Yeah.
funny streamer voice. Yeah, I catch myself doing that. I'm like, what the hell?
Recently, when I've been playing Oxygen Not Included, I'm exclaiming things out to the chat that isn't there.
Hey, chat.
It's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing, but it's not any more embarrassing than my day-to-day.
I'll say
You
hey,
know.
chat, like to be funny. Like,
Someone described chat as a fourth-person pronoun
yeah.
to anyone who might be watching later.
Funny who might be listening but isn't in the vicinity.
Chat.
Every time you take a drink of Dr. Pepper, I just it's like there's like a part of me that wants to. I don't know what.
I don't know what that means. Am I a guy who looks like he'd crush a couple beers?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Not in like a bad way.
No, like, I like to have fun.
Not in an
That guy
alcoholic
likes
way.
to have fun too, you know?
Like, you'd get
One
like
land and
a-
I keep, yeah, that's how standard is. 1 mana, 1 mana, 1 mana, 2 mana, 1 mana.
You'd get.
I can live with this. Although he's running something pretty bad and he's got 2 land. That's twice as many potential land.
I feel like. Guys, chat isn't that the kind of guy who would like crush a couple Stellas?
Yeah, vote now on your phones how many beers I would crush.
I feel like unironically you drink like a Heineken, like a couple Heineken, like enjoy. Like, you'd be the kind of dickhead to like skip beer.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm just nursing this beer. Oh, I'm nursing this big
Like
old
not
beer.
like gulp it. You'd like take like exaggerated sips
Yeah.
out of the.
I
out of,
feel
the
like I'm the
glass.
kind of person who would benefit from that because I don't want to speak out of turn, but a lot of my friends
A lot of my
are
friends.
speed drunks, you know?
When you say that,
Yeah.
what do you,
Like, you know,
what
they'll,
would you describe as? A,
they don't drink to get drunk, but like they
Oh, so
they
like
end up there.
Okay. Like they get drunk really quick.
I mean, I probably would too, but when I say friends, I mean Sonia. Yeah, just a little bit of that bagged wine, and you'd be surprised.
A little bit of bag wine.
Yeah, she loves the bagged wine.
Sonia.
Sonia, you like your bagged wine still, right? You know, your bagged wine. She says she's grown up. She says she's over wine that comes in a bag or box.
I like box wine though. It's good.
Well, so did she, but now she's too good for that, apparently.
I
She's
say-
changed everything that she used to be about because I made fun of her a little too much.
I made fun of her a little bit for her wine taste, and now she's evolved.
Yeah. I don't know if I should feel good or bad about that. I never wanted to bully anybody, but I'm really good at it.
I'm really good.
I guess being at the receiving end of scorn of my peers has made me a bitter and vindictive individual.
Well, same.
Yeah.
That's why we get along.
Yeah.
Because like I was the
Yeah.
kind of kid who got bullied for existing, and now I'm just here with this personality.
Yeah. Next thing I was gonna say is like I could see you getting bullied, but that's like the wrong thing to say, right?
Yeah.
That
But it's
there
very
it is.
true.
There it
It's
is.
very
you know?
true.
I'm
I
not
don't-
saying. No, I am saying you're an easy target.
Ooh.
You know.
Hopefully not anymore.
No,
I mean,
in a fun way.
in a
Yeah.
fun way, in a gay way.
You're a little better than the Office Jerry. You know, just
Oh, I
because
hate that.
we're talking about like Parks and Rec that came up.
Yeah.
You know,
I hate.
Jerry and his perfect family.
I want to be like in a family dynamic. I would love being the gay cousin. I am the gay cousin, but
Yeah.
like I'd love being the gay cousin.
Yeah, if you have any If you have any family that needs a gay cousin, look
Hey.
up Nick.
Hi guys, it's me.
I mean, you might have to marry in there, but
I might have to marry into
Oh,
it.
yeah.
But...
he can be gay in there.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully.
The Swarm Weaver, Swarm Weaver. It's
It's a scarecrow.
a scarecrow.
They've
They've been pushing
it's not a scarecrow. It's a fear crow.
They've been pushing scarecrows, man. Every now and again, like a scarecrow shows up. I don't know what they do, but every now and again, a scarecrow. Ugly looking bug.
I hate the bugs.
Is that a stinger or is that an avapor? Is it gonna shoot me full of eggs or venom?
Both.
Oh, I hate that.
It's gonna not only poison you, but impregnate you.
I
And then
hate-
the eggs will eat its way through your body.
Yeah, I hate that there's people who like that.
I hate.
Yeah.
Eggs. That's what gets you. Eggs.
No, not even just the laying eggs. The fact that you're laying the eggs in something else.
Yeah.
Why do I know these people exist? That is for me to know and you to find out.
That
and never
one.
find out.
That one. Breath of the Wild video.
I'll wait.
Another one. No. I might have outed myself.
What, Link shoves an egg up his...
No. Something else does though.
Okay, I'm glad I haven't seen it. I'm glad I know it exists. So
It's
if I-
animated really well.
Yeah,
That
well,
helps.
That's the
worst
No,
part.
I said I was gonna do the brawl. I'm sorry, Red. I got all wrapped up in egg, egg talk. An egg.
I apologize. I apologize. I didn't mean to
Alright,
get you
well.
wild up when the egg.
With any luck, I should lose pretty quickly. Oh yeah, it's a brawl deck. So you like your brawl. It's built around that. I call it the Mardude. You know, the dude from Mardu.
Mardude. Yeah.
Yeah, like it plays in the mobilize mechanic.
Yeah.
And because old habits die hard, I might have snuck some bird-based material in there. Look, I discovered one trick with Wingmantle Chaplain, and that ignited my passion for stupid card game. This horribly made, poorly mismanaged, depressing slogfest
God awful.
of a card game that I know and love. Okay, I'm gonna have to hold back blockers. I think I still lose here. I do have a rough draft deck that's new. I can look into it with some practice matches. Well, when you make a deck with draft, it's never as good as you can make it in constructed. Although draft is a great place to, how do I say, mastermind decks.
Get a foot up.
Oh wait, yeah. Even if I block this, I lose. Because he's a nasty mouse that hurts me when I die. Oh, not drafted literally, rough draft deck. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I heard rough comma draft deck. It says rough draft comma deck. Actually, that's not how you use the comma at all.
That's not how comments work.
Yeah, not at all. That's... you did it wrong.
If you comment wrong, sir. I'm loading up Star Rail.
Yeah, you just send me that little request whenever you want. I'm gonna look at this Akira Dragonstorm Limited. Like I'll eventually draft with it. I've had terrible luck drafting this deck.
Really?
No, not deck. That. Yeah, it's just been bad.
How bad?
So bad. Bad every single time. Like, if I win one game, it's because they forfeited.
Oh.
And when I say forfeited, I mean like went to the bathroom
Went to the bathroom.
and did not come back. I'm lying.
Oh, I was so happy for a second. I thought Divergent U. Where's that? It did not. My Star Railers.
Oh,
Divergent U.
I mean, I had a feeling this would be one of those things that I simply don't have the knowledge for. Don't make it.
Don't make a gauger. Don't make a gauger. Don't say.
It'd be too easy, and it'd be too. Just... I mean, you can make it.
I mean, I can.
But
yeah.
like me, no. Like I said, I've learned that I haven't exactly been.
Not exactly.
Well, I'm not a bad person, but I'd say like in terms of people, I'm like a solid.
like a solid 10.
I was gonna say a 4 out of 10.
Oh, 4 out of 10.
Yeah,
you're
out
like
of
a
10.
Solid, you're like a solid, like...
Maybe an 8. No, 6. I'd settle for 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, maybe I'm rating myself too. But you know, who cares? You know, just play the low stuff.
Just play the long game.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's all cut. Fucking. Okay.
And I can't sacrifice those, so they stay around. Yeah, that was a crazy phrase. This token can't be sacrificed. I'm like, what does that mean?
Like, what does that entail?
That means that these mobilized tokens are not sacrificed when they're supposed to. They just stick around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to take down my throat.
Ugh.
Why did I share that? I think that would be an okay to dig. Twin flame tie wit.
Please, buddy.
Yeah, you need to.
You gotta die.
I think we gotta kill this guy. That's a little- Yeah, no, Red, it's popping off. It never performed this well. I kept the 2-lander. But yeah, Case of the Gateway Express is something that I always thought would be really good. Also, this art is totally stolen from Capena. This is Capena slush art right here. In fact, I'm pretty sure most of Murders was slush art, and it showed. I was gonna just give them to whoever wanted them. It was like that thing where like, oh, I could eat fries, and then I couldn't eat fries.
I can eat.
Yep, Crystal
ham.
Barricade prevents all non-combat damage. It is the meanest wall I have ever seen.
It's a wall and it's rude. And you know the curios.
I'll
I
let
can
it enter
get.
tapped. I don't need it to stick around.
Those aren't
just yet.
curios. Whenever I started playing Star Rail and the term curio came up, I thought it was like a weird version of curios.
Yeah, there is a sort of similar vibe.
Yeah, curio,
Yeah,
cheerio.
I'm basic. Look at what I'm grabbing. Wow, Wingmantle Chaplain. Oh, freaking original.
Wow, aren't you? Or whatever. There we go.
I don't know what that Planeswalker
I don't know what
do
that
with
thing
your
does.
deck, so I'm willing to like prolong the game if it means making sure you can't trick me.
Like, I don't know how this entire thing works, but you know what? We're gonna.
Okay, yeah,
Done.
I think I did a pretty good job on that one. Sorry, Reddit. I did not expect it to be that good. I didn't know it was gonna work like that. I'm happy with that, honestly. I'd go again if you wanted. But... Oh, he wants it.
Actually, before I upgrade,
I'm gonna blow whatever this is.
Yeah. While we're here, hello chat. It's me. So while he's like regurgitating, I don't know, something, he's laying owl pellets, I believe. Yeah. Here to talk to you about Star Rail. So that's what I'm playing on my phone right now.
Actually, what is Star Rail? I heard it's kind of like Rogue.
Star Rail? It's sort of roguelike-y.
Yeah.
So, the basics of Star Rail is that it's a turn-based RPG game with roguelike elements, I would call it. Because a lot of the final boss stuff, like what I'm doing right now, Divergent Universe, is technically endgame content. and it's semi-open world and it's turn-based, so that's what's like a turn-off for a lot of people. But I love it. Currently still on banner is Anaxa and Dr. Ratio. Dr. Ratio is a follow-up attacker, and Anaxa is a debuffer. For those who care. Well, he's kind of more like a...
I'm still processing Dr. Ratio. They literally just...
Oh, yeah, his name is Dr. Ratio. So,
like, not Horatio? No.
Not Horatio. Not like Horatio Hart. No. Dr. Ratio. Like, brother has been ratioed. And it's actually kind of funny. But, a fun fact about Dr. Ratio is that there's a lot of theories about Dr. Ratio and what he could be or what he is or where he's from. You meet him in on the planet it's a pleasure planet.
A vacation space.
A vacation planet. But people do live there, like how people live in Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
But it's not like Hawaii. It's called Penacony, and it's New York. It's Roaring Twenties New York, which I love.
As a vacation space.
Yup. Which, I mean, come on, wouldn't you take your wife to New York City for a vacation?
I mean, yeah, but it's 1920s.
It is 1920, but not 1920s aesthetically, not like politically.
Well, yeah, well, I was imagining like, oh, hey, look, honey, there's a mob icing.
I mean, it's not, the worst part is it's not like a bad example of like what actually happened.
When you say, oh, it's a planet based on 1920s New York, so I'm like, okay, much like the Star Trek episodes, there's mobsters. This is just a mob planet, right?
Yeah, to an extent.
Okay.
There is a...
Was the planet government set up kind of as like a laundering front, and then like they realized that, you know, it's actually a really good way to make...
No, not really. The crux of Penacony's like story, from what I remember, is that the governing bodies are sort of like at a weird whim because of like things that are happening with the gods. So the gods of Star Rail, much similar to like Genshin's Archons, the Aeons of the world are essentially, the Aeons are the striders of a certain path, and these paths are ideological, they're not literal.
Okay, so like they embody things like adventure, discovery,
So yeah,
things like that, like all sorts of nebulous
concepts.
Yeah.
So the nebulous concepts that we have available to us is for the player specifically is remembrance, which is the sort of idea of learning information and like keeping it to yourself.
Okay.
Which is the newest one. There is destruction, which was carved by, which the path was carved by a guy who basically thought the universe sucked and everything needed to die. Yeah. And then there is also preservation, which preservation, remembrance, and then there's another one, erudition, are all kind of similar.
But I imagine there's like small...
There are small,
differences.
yeah. So remembrance is like remembering.
That's gotta go. I know
Ooh.
what that does.
I know what that does.
I know what that does.
You gotta get that. You gotta
Fire, I know what that is.
Gotta
and
get rid of that.
And I gotta stop it. I can't.
You can't have that. You can't have that stay there.
No, that's bad. That's really bad, actually.
That's actually kind of. That's actually not good, actually.
Bad.
Oh,
really
that's
bad.
bad. That's bad.
I actually never procced this before. I'm so glad I can do it now. Like, gone forever.
But yeah, so all of these sort of paths are like ideological. They're all like about how you think and how you view the universe because it's space.
It's very similar to the idea of like mana means something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But instead of like boiling all of human experience down to like 5 primary colors,
Yeah, because there are two
this
things.
is diverging. This is
Yeah, because there are two things. There are the paths the characters. If you follow a path, you're a path striker. 'Cause yeah. So you have
I mean,
two.
it's not the most unique name, but it
Nope.
works.
Yeah, but it works. There are two aspects of like character creation besides like abilities and effects. There is the path the character strides, which is which is destruction, nihility, preservation, all that stuff, and they like do certain things in the game. And then there's also the element a character is. So, for example, the
So,
character.
like, get water predation.
No, it's more like ice erudition. So the elements are ice, fire.
I don't know why I did that lantern flare. I guess I just want.
I guess. I could like get out of. I don't need to do this right now.
Okay, so now I'm starting to see the appeal of Brawl.
Yeah,
Although I think it's just because I won those two.
probably.
Yeah, like, did I make something good, or did I just luck out?
I don't know.
I feel like
What
I
do you
might have
think?
just lucked out.
What do you think, chat?
When playing that in midweek Magic, I think I just lucked out.
What do
There
you
was
think,
a
chat?
lot of scary stuff.
Our giggity
that
geeky
happened.
gamers.
Man, gross sweat.
You mean, oh
I
yeah.
guess I just always keep them down.
Oh,
like, so
yeah.
they never tanned at
Oh
all.
wow, yeah.
Oh wow.
I know the inside of your body sometimes doesn't. Oh my god.
Wait, what? Like, yeah, no, the inside of your body wouldn't tan.
Not inside, but you know what I mean. Like the parts, like the underside of your body doesn't normally tan, but like damn, there's like a clear
I gotta
color
go.
difference.
I gotta go outside and just like raise my arms, right?
Yeah.
Like, you just stand there for an hour.
Stand there for like a little bit. But
Oh great! And I was just reminded of Taint sunning.
why would you remind me of it now?
Oh, I mean, you know what it is.
I mean,
you're
yeah,
trapped-
I knew what
You're
it
trapped in
was,
this hell
but
with me.
no, you didn't have to remind me. I could have stayed within my like
feel
little
like-
bit of ignorance.
The worst part is like that's so ridiculous. I feel like there has to be some benefit.
Oh, absolutely.
Like that can't be right, right? But no, it's like no, that's ridiculous. It must work. No one would do that if it didn't work.
Yeah, nobody could possibly do that without something happening. But no,
Reliquary's out. That's on a land. That land does work. The land gets put to work for you.
put to work. But yeah, so in the game there
I'll
are
take a little bit of that thing.
paths. There's the path of destruction, the path of the hunt, which is the only one that's 2 words. There's your addition. There's harmony.
Oh, when you say the hunt, you mean like
The
the
hunt.
great hunt.
Like yeah. Harmony, nihility, preservation, abundance, and remembrance. So basically putting them all down. Destruction is destroy everything. The hunt is hunting the abundance. Your addition is learn everything. Harmony is keep everything familial and keep everything happy. Nihility is nothing.
Like just the concept of that.
So the reason the Aeon of Nihility was made is because it was a nothing that gained consciousness, realized it was nothing, and was the most nothing in the universe that it ascended to godhood.
Huh.
And then it strode the path of Nihility.
Where do we get to the star rail?
The Star Rail. Okay, so there's another thing. So there are more Aeons than paths in the game. The Star Rail, the Star Rail or the Astro Express, was a train conducted and run by the Aeon Akivili. Akivili, who I think might be from Emporius, which is the newest planet. Akivili was known as the Trailblaze.
To be
And-
honest, when you not my first space train.
This is not my first space train. Yeah. My first space train was Doctor Who, Murder on the Orient Express.
Space.
Yeah, in space. But Akivili died. I don't remember how he died, but he died, and after he died, the train kind of died as well. But then a lady named Himiko found the train, which was desolate on her planet, and fixed it up, and is now riding essentially where he rode. Basically, like the path he carved, literally carved in space, he's riding it. Along with characters like, well, the main character, March 7th, her name is March 7th, and this other guy, Damhung.
I mean, March 7th is a fine date, right?
Yeah, March 7th is a fine date.
I mean, why? I mean, do I know better dates? Maybe. But
Maybe.
this one's fine.
But yeah, so pretty much like Star Rail's whole philosophy is like the story is sort of rounding up to what can you do to better yourself. And
Self-improvement, the gotcha game.
basically, yeah, that's sort of what the story is about, because a lot of the boss fights or a lot of this, it's like about the reason you're fighting these people is because of bad communication, or someone is lying, or they're trying to find
No one really
their-
wants to fight, but it's happening.
Yeah, So, for example, the last boss fight, like proper boss fight I did was the one for Fei Xiao.
That's a really good card.
Oh yeah, that is a very good card. I think I have that one.
Yeah, no, this is a card like that could win you the game.
Yeah.
But right now, you're just piling up the mana. I don't know what you're doing. What's your game?
What is your game? What is your flaw here,
You've
dog?
been holding on to that counter spell. Oh,
Buddy. Come on, buddy. I think that might be. I think he probably had that since the beginning.
Oh wait. Oh, you threw it away. You didn't like hearing me talk about it, so you got rid of it.
Yeah, it's like the Fei Xiao boss fight is essentially she is fighting this inner. She's fighting her own trauma. Essentially, that's what she's doing. She's like trapped in this sort of mind world, and she is refusing this reality and
that's
substituting her own, you know, as they do. And basically, the boss fight is literally fighting herself and like an evil reflection of herself, which is great. And a lot of the
Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna have to come to terms with this. I think it might work. I think this deck works, actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive.
Wow.
I'm pretty positive it does something.
I've never made something that I can confirm works.
Yeah, neither have I. I mean, that's a lie. I actually, I've made a couple.
Maybe I'll switch over to the Sharks. So like, bonus cancel challenge. Okay. I mean, I'd go again. It's just,
Yeah.
look, that was a pretty devastating loss.
Pretty devastating. Oh my god, can I have that?
Oh no. Oh no.
It does. Oh, why does Alex need to have? Oh, Alex. Oh, bless it.
Technically, your housing. So
Whose is it?
I know Raph was selling them, but oh wow, that's a pretty looking card.
A pretty nice.
Top
looking
7
card.
enchantment cards. Put them in your hand, put the rest on the bottom, and you just lock them and lock doors. You like your doors, huh? That's a doors.
You like your doors there, huh, buddy?
A real door-centric deck you got.
Let's... Yeah, Akivili the... Yeah, his name is Aki... Oh, she was just gonna give you an... Sonya.
Just go up to the front, stand by the front door. She'll probably come back around.
Or like try to...
yeah, I'm just standing at the.
Oh, no. Yeah. He like that sometimes.
My son always walk in the opposite direction.
I don't know.
I do it too, but I'm going to blame Sonya
I'm gonna blame Sonya.
because it's funnier for the stream. Does that make sense? Am I a bad person? Yeah. But like,
Maybe.
am I a bad person because of that? There you go.
Yeah. Giant frickin' Eevee plush. How much is it? Probably like 60.
I'm still shocked it didn't sell. Could have sworn if something like that would have been a.
Would have been like someone he bought of the mint.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they sell at least one?
I don't think so. Oh, fun fact about the Nihility. Because the okay. The Aeon of Nihility is probably the most interesting, only because of what it is and what it's literally like space dust. That's all it is. It's like space dust with a face, and it's also, its name is really weird. So we have, I mean, all the names are pretty weird. Like Klapoth is the preservation. There's also like Ulan, the Hun, and Namek, the destruction. But the Nihility's name is a Roman numeral. It's not she. It's not like, because it's IX, right? It's not she. It's literally, if I'm not mistaken.
11? No, that's 9.
No, that's 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think his name. I think the Nihility's name literally is 9. I don't
Makes
know.
sense. Normally when they name something a Roman numeral, it's 5. Just V, V rolls right off the top.
Yeah, V is cool. But but the Nihility's name.
Let's call it Steve.
Let's call it Steve. I think it's called. I think it's called Device 9 or 9 or.
So
or
there's
like
at least
IX.
8 other devices at one point.
Probably. But let's read the description. The
You're piling up these animals.
the in-universe description of the Aeon of Nihility. The in-universe description. The existence of the Nihility is a mystery. Is a mystery itself. Which is, also, this is fun. The Nihility uses they/them pronouns, and it's in all caps. Can you confirm that it's? In all
Oh.
caps? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, it's important.
important.
Whatever this is,
There-
it thinks really highly of itself.
Yeah, they're form enshrouded by layers of mist. 9 doesn't interact with any other Aeon. They believe that the ultimate fate of the multiverse is nothingness and therefore worthless. Which is really funny because most Nihility units do damage over time stuff.
Oh, that's pretty thematic.
Yeah, it's very thematic. One of the most popular characters is also Nihility, Kafka. She was like the game. She's not the game's mascot. That's March 7th, for obvious reasons. But Kafka is cool assassin lady. And purple.
I just thought it'd be funny ending it with that spell. So is that the rough draft of the deck, or that something you were working on? Thing is, it only seems to care about rooms. Or at least the commander does. Oh, man. Oh, I'm just realizing this coal is stuck through my head.
What? Oh wow. Oh wow.
I'm not fixing it. I think it's funny.
No, that is very funny.
And Rob kind of looks like that guy with his Connor sleeping.
Also, personally,
Now that I mentioned it, imagine it's probably gonna. I think it's charming. I think you should make that guy a card.
yeah. Also, personally, I think all Nihility units are pretty cool.
Like, wow, if I hadn't been listening to you, that would have been nonsense.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nope, this is not a hand I should have kept.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Reveal top 7, put all enchantments in the hand, rest at the bottom. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's good if you want to. Cool enchantments is the name of your deck.
Also, I think Nihility has most units are Nihility. So, Dot in this game is really good, but it's kind of dying, sadly. But yeah, it's still happening. There's a lot of like really good Nihility units.
Never used the spell side of that. That
Never
felt
used the
fun.
spell.
Yeah, no, I've always just played it as a land
Yeah,
because I needed it.
I'm glad you tried something new.
Oh, Billy's telling the banana story again.
The banana story.
Yeah, about like how the artificial banana doesn't taste like bananas because that banana doesn't exist anymore. Based on an extinct type of banana.
Oh.
So, it,
So like the artificial banana flavor
Yeah.
isn't real.
yeah. Well, no, it was real. There is no banana taste
Like a banana
like
anymore?
that anymore. Yeah.
That's so sad.
It is a discontinued banana.
Like, have the seeds gone fully, like, not even in the seed vault?
I would hope it's there, but I mean, the way he's just told the story is he didn't say extinct, he said discontinued. So
Discontinued.
maybe it is in the vault. I don't know how long a
I-
seed keeps. But,
The Svalbard seed vault is, like, airtight.
yeah, but
So
like
it doesn't, like, you know.
well, the
Also,
thing is,
natural
like,
seeds last a while.
yeah, no, seeds are supposed to last a while, but I don't know. I've kind of been taught that the universe decays naturally.
Yeah.
Like even vacuum selves aren't vacuum.
Yeah, even, like, black holes die.
Yeah. Tigers.
Which is what 9 is. I'm gonna call him. I used to call him Sheep because XI in Chinese is Sheep.
Yeah, no, I
Right.
could see that.
That's what I used to call him, but then I realized that's really weird because it's it's in capitals. So I think I'm gonna call him 9 from now on. But like a lot of really good like characters in Star Rail are Nihility units, like Pella, for example. Pella is like this Nihility unit. She's Ice Nihility, and she's a debuffer. She's like can do the works, and she's a 4-star, so you get her like
Oh,
immediately. Ooh, announcement
So, let's
time.
do that.
Chad, are you ready for the announcements?
Alright, just activate. Not shown. Nor was it hurt, and I mean, frankly, I just think it's fine.
Yeah, 2 of my favorite characters are also in the Nihility map, Silverwolf and Sampo, besides Talent. But Sampo was my first main. He's a little guy, not little, tall, but he's like a little guy. He's getting a 5-star variant very soon, which
It's all nonsense to me.
so characters are split up into 2 rankings.
I know 5 stars are good. I don't
There's
know
4
what
stars and then there's 5 stars. 4 stars are essentially are characters you can get at any time, and characters that are normally
Alright,
useful.
it's out. Yeah, ramping to 5 is probably going to be a little hard.
Yeah,
I mean,
normally pretty useful. And 5 stars are like those like limited time characters that are really good that you'll only see like once every couple of months. You know? And if you miss out, you miss out unless they're coming back. Like for example, Anaxa, my favorite character right now. He's a limited 5-star. He's gone in a couple days. So wish for Anaxa, guys. He's really good. But some of my favorite characters, Sampo is a 4-star. He's really good for DPS as well as God because he knows ability. But he's also like just really cheeky. Like he's just a guy. So, from what I remember, Sampo was a part of this group run by another Aeon, an Aeon that doesn't have a path, like play the path, Elation. Basically, if I'm not mistaken,
okay, I'm
Elation,
starting to see where this deck struggles with.
yeah,
It's-
nothing?
No, your deck is all enchantments. I'm going to just take a guess. I have not seen another creature played out there. The problem is, with no creatures, your meat is nice and exposed. I don't know if there's creatures in there, but I'd recommend just searching enchantments under creatures and just putting in anything that decided to show up. So yeah, enchantment, but creatures only.
Yeah.
Optimistic Scavenger, great card. Gets larger as enchantments are
Nice.
played. Fear of Surveillance is an enchantment and a creature, and it lets you surveil. You can dig through your deck for the good enchantments. Anything with a Glimmer subtype is also an enchantment and a creature. It's good. Maybe not this.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna want to stick with creatures that are enchantments or do
Do
enchantments. Do enchantment stuff.
Yeah. Oh, also,
Or yeah, anything that gets larger with enchantments,
Yeah.
or lets you search for enchantments. Maybe destroy enchantments if you think that's what you're coming across. Or something like this.
ooh, yeah.
Attack Surveil 1, you can cast it with Flash, it's in your colors. Yeah.
I'd recommend
Ooh,
putting
this
that.
one might be fun,
I'd
because
recommend putting that card.
you get creatures on the instant side, and there's a creature on the creature side.
Alright.
I don't know if that's like, this is not like a game maker, but it's
But it's
good.
definitely a part of it.
Oh, and the Overlords. If it all the Overlords put those in.
Yeah.
They're enchantments, they're creatures, and this one in particular ramps you.
It's really
And it
good.
ramps you in any color. Because, I don't mean to be that guy, you're struggling to get that commander out. And your deck doesn't pop until the commander's out.
Yeah.
Oh, Gremlin Tamer. This is a must. And when you put it out, make sure it stays around.
Yeah.
Because whenever you make it as cast the enchantment, you will make a little freak.
You're like a little freak.
Oh wait, Spellbook Vendor. It's a creature that makes enchantments. Where did it end up?
I have enough notes.
Yeah, I'm the one who searched for this. Where did it come from? No. Okay.
While you look for that, let's talk about the elation.
Yeah.
Aha, the elation. How do you... Oh, there it is. Whoa!
Yeah, pay one, make a roll token. Those are enchantments.
Yeah.
And this one, strides.
It also has vigilance.
Yeah, I mean, creatures with vigilance is pretty good. This creature is pretty good.
Creatures with vigilance. And it's also really cheap.
Yeah. Meaning it's standard playable. You know, playing
She's a jerk.
2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are what I meant. Yeah, thanks for playing, Red. Yeah, you don't gotta go again if you don't want to. I'm down for it, but I do give one more little poke on the ladder. Well, not the
Try
ladder.
to go.
I want that. I want that last sliver of XP.
Yeah, let's go to... Let's
They're
get to...
keeping it away from me, and I want it. And I
Let's
want
get
it
to a
back.
high rank that.
Honestly, I think it's a nasty ladder climb. I snuck my way into Mythic,
Yeah.
but now I think Karma's making me pay for it.
Karma's making you pay for it.
Yeah, like so I'm hard stuck flat, which is like, oh no, I'm only mildly successful.
Oh no, I'm only good at the game.
Yeah, no, I'm complaining, but I shouldn't. I know that I'm in a good spot.
Yeah. But really
Or
fun.
at least like dying and stuff, but you know. But that's like just like wish. Oh I'm muted. I'm still muted. I've been muted the whole time.
Oh my god.
Oh, I've been muted the whole time. Oh
Oh,
no. I hate the announcements.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, Red, as I was saying, I'll play again if you want, but I mean, lost that. I'm just gonna kind of say it. I don't want you to do something where you're not having fun, and it brings me no joy to hurt you.
Oh wow, that was crazy.
Yeah,
But
I was far.
we were talking a lot too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all those recommendations you didn't get.
Oh no!
Oh, I'm not doing it again though.
Well,
Spellbook Vendor.
the other thing,
Gremlin Tamer, definite. Pretty much just go through the Duskmourn.
Yeah, that's what that's more.
Duskmourn's got your good. Opportunistic the Scavenger, that's the one.
Yeah.
I've been using this one a lot, and if you don't have it in your deck, what do you do?
What would you do?
Oh wait, enchantments are permanents?
If you have Conduit of the World, put it in there.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you can have permanents in the graveyard if it's the only spell you cast. Is it optimal? No, but it is a free infinite return. I don't like that.
We'll sit there for half an hour.
Oh,
And
talking
then
about
like
like
get up.
the emergence of like
A
Halo
one drops.
because how the Aeons were created is so funny because they are so
Conservative to their like path. If they diverge, they die.
Oh.
So for example, if Nanook doesn't want to destroy the universe, he dies.
Yeah, I kind of like the concept of they're so locked into what they are, it's impossible to change.
Like Zeus can go like, oh, you know what? I don't want to sexually assault women,
Yeah.
and then he'll be fine.
We're bringing
But-
back to the Zeus bit.
But imagine if he didn't die, you know?
Yeah.
So, one of my favorite Aeons besides
I think
Nine.
Weinstein, Epstein.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, no, it's.
I wouldn't be surprised if
yeah.
Epstein made that.
I think he would it have saved him? Probably not.
Probably not. But there's an Aeon. Its name is Aha.
Oh.
A-H-A.
Okay.
Aha is the Aeon of Elation. So the
Oh, that's stupid. I love it.
Aha. No, well, Aha, not like Aha, more like a laugh, like the sound of a laugh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it
and-
was more like an understanding or an intrigue. Like, oh.
No, but it's the sound of a laugh, and which I think is really cool. But besides that, its symbol is a glass of wine. It has a group. Each Aeon has their like followers, and if you become really close,
Feeling a Dionysus cult thing going on here.
sorta. Each Aeon has their own cults and their own like following. Like the Knights of Beauty for the Aeon of Beauty, the Antimatter Legion for
Are you
Mimic.
gonna leave anything on the floor? Because you're just bouncing.
You're just not doing nothing, huh? What are you doing?
doing. Telling you, nurturing Pixie costs 2 more, and you're just giving up.
And wow.
Yeah, I put this card in there like on a laugh because I was so sick and tired of like coming across the same cards. This is the first time it's paid off like this, and it paid off.
And we're paying it up.
Paid off.
But like, yeah, that's funny. But the reason Aha became an Aeon is really funny. So in the like greater universe, there is this thing called the Tree of Imagination. Basically, it's a big ass tree, and each leaf is a universe.
Okay, so kind of like doing a Loki.
Yeah. So this guy, random guy, decided to climb the Tree of Existence, climb the imaginary tree, figure out what's going on. And once it saw the cold emptiness and the vacuum of what they live in, the multiverse is like just dying and stuff, all it could do was laugh. It found humor in it. And so, it sort of went Joker crazy and became an Aeon and just like its laugh like rung across the multiverse basically.
Okay.
Which I think is
can work with that.
awesome. Because it reminds me of like the giggle from like the Toy Maker.
Oh yeah, I actually never quite understood what was going on there. Like, we did the Doctor Who thing. Like it's trying to pull me back. I'm not letting. It's
Come on, shoot a Gatwa.
no, it's
Come on.
look just for like every one of
Dr.
those.
Who.
There's like some of like the slug creatures that have hacked your GPS. Yeah, can you explain anything about that? Because it's such a Black Mirror plot. It's like Doctor Who stole a Black Mirror plot.
It's really funny because I was watching. So as you're watching, like if you watch how I watched it, so you'd watch the specials and then you're watching the season 1 and then season 2. Season 1 starts off literally that, where the plot is these little gremlins stole a baby.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
your first-
the Goblin musical about baby eating. I remember that.
Yeah. So it's like
That was like, oh, this is gonna be the tone for the
oh,
whole.
so this is gonna be the tone for the whole show. So it's like, boom, David Tennant's back. Boom, Donald Noble's back. Boom, they're in danger. Boom, space nothingness.
Yeah, the nothing.
The
Which is
nothing.
like, oh, that's a concept. That
Oh,
might
that's-
get me back. That might get me back.
And then boom, the Toy Maker. And then boom, gremlins that use rope as technology.
Wait, so like, what do you mean as technology? Like
So
they just-
their science is ropes. So they were
Wait,
in
what?
they were in a flying ship,
okay.
and it was held together by ropes, and their ropes were essentially wires.
Oh, so they never developed electricity. They just do it all through ropes. Huh.
And as soon as
It's
the
very Walks taking down the Empire.
yeah. And as soon as the
It's
doctor
actually
figured
kind of an
out,
interesting concept. Like, no, all they
how to
have is
do-
ropes.
yeah, all they have is ropes and wood.
So
And
so all their whole understanding is based on ropes and wood.
yeah, and as soon as the doctor figured out how the ropes and wood worked, they all died.
No, that thing doesn't do wood. So that was,
And you know that Sonic doesn't do wood.
like that was probably a whole-
do wood. That's how I would have said it if I was down.
Honestly, doesn't do wood is such a British
what
joke.
it doesn't do wood. Yeah, it doesn't do is a very British thing.
Oh, it doesn't do it.
Oh, it doesn't do.
But doesn't do wood.
It doesn't do. What I get? Use the thingies.
I like the idea of just carry a normal
wood.
screwdriver then, right?
Just get
That one will
along
do
with
wood,
the
right?
along with the Sonic one, carry a normal one
Or
so you can
heck,
do.
a hacksaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or have an attachment that's just wood. like a sander or something.
And then like, oh, this one's a laser screwdriver. It does wood. I'm the master. I'm cool.
It
Never
does
came
wood.
up. I don't think it's ever done wood.
I don't think it did wood either.
Did it do wood?
No, I don't think so.
Everyone
it just
Goog-
killed people.
Everyone Google, does it do wood? Right now.
Does the laser
Do it do wood?
Does it? Excuse me. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's blurred.
No, yeah, it's like all that Dr. Pepper bubble has gone to you.
Yeah, somehow. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Can't make that work. But I
Not in
want
this
it.
deck, but you can.
Oh,
make
I
it work.
want it. I want it so bad. I want it so that everybody else may not have it.
I want it so nobody else can get it. But yeah, it's like, it's really funny because a lot of my favorite characters are also like, so Sampo, my favorite character in the entire video game, is a part of the Masked Fools, which is Aha's like little cult.
Okay, yeah, Dionysus cult.
Dionysus cult, called the Dionysus, and their whole thing is like making the universe laugh, but in their own weird way. So Sampo's whole thing is he's a mysterious
Oh,
guy.
they see themselves as the entertainment.
They
But-
see themselves as entertainers, yes. And so,
But like for everyone, whether or not they ask for it or not.
yeah. So Sampo, for example, when he shows up, you literally find him in snow. He's like in a snowball, and you
Oh.
find him, and he's just like, "Hey, it's me, your friend. Hey,
I'm so glad aren't you glad you found me?
I'm so glad we can. Hi, you want to get to the city? Oh, I can get you there quickly." And the only way you can traverse between, because the first planet you get to, Yarlio, there's an above city and an under city, and the under city is blocked off. You can't like go to either. But Sampo knows how to do it. How does he know?
Never
Nope.
explained it.
Nope. Doesn't explain it. And then the city gets opened up, and he's just like, "Oh, you don't need me anymore. How the hell did you know how to get through there in the first place?" And then the second character from the Masked Fool is this character called Sparkle. She is insane. She's genuinely insane. So she has really cool lore. You figure out that she was a part of the Genius Society. The Genius Society is the cult of the Aeon of Erudition.
A lot of scary flies in
There's a lot of scary flying creatures.
it. Yeah. Hopefully that dragon thing comes back around. I'm listening. It's just
Yeah.
I gotta think about it.
Oh, you're fine. Erudition's cult was the Genius Society, and Sparkle was a part of the Genius Society. She was like really. It's really hard to get in. You have to be literally the most intelligent people in the world. You have to have like no soul, only mind, only brain, no soul. And she didn't really like it anymore, so she turned to Elation. And
When all bonkers happen.
when all Harley Quinn, bonkers, Joker made me do this kind of crazy woman, and we love her for it. And it's also really funny
I mean,
because
everyone needs a hobby.
everyone needs a hobby, and it's also kind of funny because in her trailer, because each character gets like a trailer, we see her use a pistol, like a little revolver, like a toy revolver. She does not use it in game. She fights with her fists.
Has a gun. Apparently.
She just has this like Barbie pistol, but she doesn't use it, and it pisses me off. And the reason it pisses me off is because she is also in Honkai Impact 3rd, because that's still a game Toyo does. And when she was put in Honkai 3rd, she uses the gun.
We're saving it for later.
She was saving it for, like, what the hell? She also, like, pretended to be, like, The Masked Fools isn't, like, a funny title. It's also, like, something they can do. She was, like, able to put on the faces of other people.
It's not just a person.
Yeah, so in Penacony, because you also see her in Penacony, a lot of weird stuff happens in Penacony. There's, like, the Dream World, which is a whole plot. It, like, tells you what might happen, but also what might not happen. It's, like, a whole thing. Like, a lot of characters die, but they don't because the Dream World. Yeah. And essentially, like, Sparkle is just there and is causing chaos and havoc to entertain not people but herself. To get her the attention she needed. And yeah, she's really weird. but I love her because she's just criminally insane. Like, what is up with her? What is your deal, Dalton? And another thing. This is the last thing about
I'm not done yet.
I'm not done yet. And one more thing. So there's lore about Aha. Aha had done a thing. I think after Sparkle joined Aha's ranks, or when Aha was made aware of the Genius Society, he took a worm, a random worm, just a worm, and injected all of its intelligence into the worm to see if it could pass as a Genius Society, see if it could get into the Genius Society. And a lot of people thought that worm might be Sparkle because, you know, a Genius Society member. But no, she, like, joined Aha's, like, cult after she was, like, doing all the Genius Society stuff. Or at least she was, like, a part of it, but not maybe a member, you know, because, like, she's not a part of, like, the greater, you know. But then there's Dr. Ratio, who no one knows where he's from. He is also technically, like, wasn't allowed in the Genius Society, and his whole thing is like really weird. So people think he's the worm that Aha made, which
Very important worm.
the very important worm.
Oh, the very.
Oh, Dr. Ratio, would you love me if I was still? Would you love me if I was a worm?
Oh my no.
I want to put all my notes. But that's such like a funny thing. Unironically, imagine yourself to be a god. You are a god of the universe, not a world, not a planet. Universal god. You get a worm and you just put it,
You're brilliant today.
you are. Right. And also, I just think Dr. Ratio being a worm is so funny because he's also like really important to like Beneko's plot as well. Or at least important enough to where he's like in the final scene. But yeah, Thoriel is like a really weird game.
People like this game?
And people like this game, yeah. Its plot is really simple. Go from place to place killing Celerons. Celerons are another Nanook thing. Their translation is Cancer of All Worlds. Yeah, fun. We're supposed to just like take it and like.
Trying to. Oh no, you're just telling me I already have that.
Oh wow. Like, hey, do you want this card or this card? You already have
Dragon Glow.
Dragon. Chicken.
I was picking. Might be forced just hard into. Oh wait, nah, that's. I should splash. Maybe can have.
Maybe I can use a little bit of red.
I don't think desperate measures. Next life. I don't know if that's good. Hey. Or another. Oh, green is definitely shit. So. Color? Of that color. Okay. Oh, if I control 5 dragons.
Get 5 dragons, dog.
Then 5 dragons.
Whoa!
I don't know if we can do that. I feel like we should have more than 5 dragons.
I believe that. I have seen you multiple things.
I've seen you do something.
I've seen you do things in the game. I know you know at least a bit of what you're doing.
Hey, how did it go? You look like you've seen some bad stuff. Kids do kid stuff.
I do. Know how to run beams.
Oh.
Oh no, please God. That's where you have to actually pay me. For people who don't know, I participate in D&D nights and I DM for kids.
Pretty good at it.
I'm pretty good at it. And
another thing.
Apparently, there's this guy who walked in who was like half dead, and he was doing D&D with like middle
Yeah.
schoolers.
Yeah, I was worried we were gonna throw you at them. Just did.
Thank God.
Yeah, that's why he's not here. He can handle it. He knows his stuff. He just hope the little guy's all right.
I hope he's okay. Cause like, I don't think I could do that unless you actually pay me. Like unless I get a salary, I'm not really doing the DMing the middle school. Cause I can handle middle school. I don't think
No, I get it.
I don't think they can handle me though.
Hey, you're
It's
kind of a prick with it.
I'm just
You're
honest.
not a one-size-fits-all guy.
No, absolutely. Like, if I don't like you, I make it known. I don't like you.
I couldn't hide it.
I'm not good
Wow.
at not liking. Like, if I don't like you, I don't like
Crap. That.
you. Most of the time, the people I don't like is also other people don't like this person. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a good judge of character. I think I just hate the same guys as it.
Yeah. Because I'm just loud about it.
Alright, let's see if Five Color Dragons does anything good for me. Probably not.
Dragon. It's really funny how the guy named Dragon, my mom named him Dragon. That's like my Korean name. I'm not really a big fan of Tarkir. I didn't buy a deck. I didn't really like the pre-release. I don't really use.
I have not had a winning draft. I am a Garbo at this. This hand
Football.
sucks, but in an interesting way. I'm keeping it.
It's not bad. Hello.
Pick the good ones.
Uh-oh.
Might be a quick abandon of the Five Color Dragons.
He knows how to play the video game.
Yeah, no, I think I quickly abandoned this. Go in. Alright, big dragon. Maybe this works now. Oh, I love Sniper Stiltzman. Caustic Exile, maybe? Oh, you're still in here.
Winning?
No, no, no.
You're not winning?
Alright, unfortunately that's 4 damage, so despite our incredible synergy at the end, not enough. Yeah, I think we gotta start cutting. I think we might pivot into Abzan. Yeah, I think that's what we do. What do you want?
Shoot Starburst.
Ugh. No. Thank you. Got room for 2.
My meds.
Really.
None of you are really creaturing.
Hardcore. Pitch the bit to me.
What's the bit?
Yeah. I'd say crap like that.
You would say, yeah. For chat who didn't hear, Pat's joke would be, Crazy Frog is just a normal frog. You would say some crap like that.
Yeah, like to me, man, Crazy Frog is like normal.
Just a normal frog. We think he's crazy. They're the same dog.
I'll run with that.
Yeah.
I think the 2 dragon orbs might be overkill, but make the
Hey, who
dragons
cares?
large, right?
Hey, who cares?
Good starburst.
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh, it's the Reds only patch.
Yeah, it's
As the stream's gone on, I've become less egg colored. No, egg.
Oh, egg
Like a
colored.
wet egg. Hard boiled egg. Not. Minimum brightness. Now I got like a really harsh shadow. I mean, it looks better. Oh, I should not have kept this hand. Why did I keep this hand? Oh no, it's your fault. This is all your fault.
Sonya, it's your fault.
I'm egg-shaped and it's your fault.
No, that is.
Oh.
Actually, just this part's egg. Yeah.
You know how like
Tag a
sometimes
friend who's shaped like an egg.
you know how like sometimes your parents describe or like people describe the child as like the parent's head on the other parent's body.
Yeah.
Are you your mom's head on your dad's body?
My dad's head, my mom's shoulders,
Uh-huh.
and then it's the rest of me. Apparently, I look like my mom's brother.
I'm my mom's head on my dad's body.
Some children are just recolors.
I feel like that's what they might do with like certain Spider-Man skins. They're just gonna be recolors.
Oh yeah. The problem is like, all the Spider-Verse occupants that we've come to know and love, they play different. Not our Spider-Man. Doesn't any of that.
If they were gonna add another Spider-Person, I feel like it would either have to be Miles or Gwen.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know how they would do different. Miles does very Spider-Man-like things. Unless we lean into the lightning powers.
Yeah. Less agile, more like fisticuff.
Doesn't web swing, he just runs up and punches you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I can't see any of them doing anything not particularly Spider-Man.
The only reason I think Gwen might be added is because maybe Gwen Poole might be added.
Yeah, Gwen Poole could be added, or the Deadpool. You got Jeff. What do you think Jeff King? That's a sacrifice?
What's all this weird fanfic of Jeff being a human? You can infer what happened. You can infer what happened.
I don't want to. All I need to do. You guys do know Jeff doesn't wear clothes, right? Like he's just out there freeballing.
Well, all dogs are.
He's a dog, right? You know. Dogs wear clothes. Dogs wear awful.
Sometimes it's cute though.
Oh, it's cute, but dogs hate it. Well, cats. Like to call that forest. Probably not. Hold that box. How are you still having cards in your hand? You're holding back. You got something awful, I can tell. Now you're starting to get a number of shutting down the mobilize. Okay. I don't know if I can buff it out. change my. Wait, activated abilities not be active. I don't need it. I'll work around it. Okay, that's 2 losses. Yeah, I think it's gonna happen again. I think my classic Tarkir win nothing. Gonna happen. explains that. The one, the pity one.
Maybe.
I'm burning through the light here. Picked up that car when I. Life Lincoln Expert. Back at 7 life, I. Another more lands here. Thinking about. I mean, I'll take a win just the same. I just kind of hate.
Yeah.
One counters and Scry would. Nope. Hoping for the next game that I'll probably lose anyway. really phoned in. Yeah, I've been stuck in my Tarkir draft hell of my own making. Luckily, I'm going against another Abzan deck. And if you want to take a look underneath the hood, Hutch, be my guest, but I have a feeling this might be the only one I win, and only he's gone to the back. I did pick that five-color dragons. That's not likely a draft archetype. Can't build that. I did pick it though. I wanted it.
You win one.
Yep. There's my pity win. There's my pity win. Yeah. Thanks, Hutch.
Nice.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be a little better. 6 and 4 split. Wait, the Mardu expand their territory through superior agility, and advanced technology.
Oh,
I haven't seen any advanced technology.
they don't use artifacts.
How is that going to come across in the cards?
Artifacts?
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Or is like advanced technology in this case mean like, hey, we can make iron? Because the cons seem to be a little Bronze Age. Like,
Yeah.
That's where we're set right now. I don't know what they mean by superior technology. I mean, the Abzan have literal ghosts, and that comes across nice and clear. I gotta scan both these in. I meant to get behind there, but like everyone was hanging up at the front and talking. Look, that actually works. Had to end. I think playing some sort of chicken simulator, because that's all I hear.
No, it's my.
Oh. No, now I don't hear anything. I swore I heard a chicken. it. I'm not saying. Absolutely crazy.
That's it. I'm schizophrenic.
Happened. Chicken feet. Oh. I knew they were gonna do something like that, and I fell for it. Oh, popcorn. All dragon off the top. Dragon. This is over for them.
Well, this was fun.
Okay, I'm gonna lose a lot of creatures here. Probably the game. No, I can't do that. I don't know Warhammer.
But it's a skill that only I
He didn't teach me. Taught everybody else. Alright, that's it. Oh, going out on a loss again. Oh. I want to win. Let's, crack our sympathy pack and see what we got.
Okay.
50,000 gamer gold. 5,000 gamer. Stadium headliner ain't bad. Dragon's Brute Relics, not bad, and can't sneeze fair wild card. But that's it. We've lost enough for one night. We've won enough for one night. I got stuff I need to clean up here. I'm sure we all have somewhere we need to be. So, goodbye. Take care. Check our website, 30universe.com/shop in the chat. I'll see you next time. stay here for your Final Fantasy stuff. Like that. Look at this little
Like
marketable.
chat.
Look at this little marketable plushie. We're gonna